Hi. I bet you thought I wasn't going live tonight, didn't you? Because it's 6:25. But guess what? I start when I want. I'm just saying. Woosa. How's everybody? Good. Can you hear me okay? I'm just going to sit here and wait, obviously. I'm going to turn this on, though, to make sure it's live. And then it's Friday the 13th. I love this day so much. I did a big post earlier. I'm sure you saw it. I was kind of ranting. Randy, how are you? There he is. I tagged you on a couple things today because Claire is so crazy. Hi, La Pacuda. How are you, darling? It's nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better. I've been thinking so much about the finca. That's the place where we actually did the ayahuasca last year. It was so much fun. And La Pacuda just went this year. Janine, hi, babe. I had some FaceTime with you this week, didn't I? That was really fun. Yay. So, okay. What do we have going on? Yeah, I'm going back. And you know what? La Picuda Janine is coming with me to the finca. We are going to, so that's obviously Mexisol retreats, but I talked her into it. It's going to be good. Randy says he's watching Our Idiot Brother on HBO. Oh, I heard that's good. And what's the show that we can't wait for that's coming up that's on HBO Max? And who's that with? Pedro Pascal? Golly, is he a cutie patootie? Anyway, it's nice to see you all. Yes, let's see. We're definitely going to go to the finca this year. We're going to Janina's psyched. Yes, she is. Will you go and get a tattoo with me in Guadalajara? I'm just saying. Yay. And I know you'd love to come back too. So I'm actually going to do more plant medicine, well, more frog medicine next week in Phoenix. I'm pretty excited actually. Yep, more little, go under the bridge and do some all kinds of kooky stuff with the frog medicine. It's going to be kind of fun. Randy says, "Oh yes, it's called Last of Us." Oh, there's a game. I didn't know that. Wow, that's kind of cool. Yay, I like it. All right, so what's everybody doing for Friday the 13th? Because we're going to go on a little bit of a, I don't want to say a rant, but we're definitely going to talk about how much bullshit has been induced and inserted. That's what she said. Into the whole Friday the 13th thing, right? But would you like to do some bong breathing first? I haven't done bong breathing in a while, and I'm going to get the cards out too. We're definitely going to go do those tonight because it's divine. Oops, I'm like Trump with the Bible. Divine feminine cards. Yay. So let's put our feet on the floor, both feet on the floor. Get your booty down, get your teats up. All right. We're going to breathe it out. So, ready for it? We're going to breathe in real deep. I'm going to hold it up. Teats up. Hold it in like you did a big bong breath. Who's done Wim Hof breathing? I've been talking about that a lot lately. Like, that's the thing where you just do that, like breathe in your stomach, breathe your chest, and then out. Oh my God, it's amazing. Raise your hand if you've done that. Remember, I did that a couple weeks ago with a little bit of microdose of mushrooms. That was really fun too. All right, let's do another bong breath. Ready? Teats up. All the way in. Hold it. Let that shit go, right? Did everybody have a good week or did you have a tough week? I think, we're coming up at, let's see, Mars went direct. He's been in retrograde for a bit. Mars went direct this week and Mercury goes direct next week. And let's all give me a big round of applause for finally signing my big New York contract. Whew. Nothing like contract negotiations during Mercury in retrograde. Golly, I mean, that'll just, that'll take you to the next level. It's a lot. I'll just say that. So yes, so that's what's going on. And let me read to you about Friday the 13th. Did you see my post earlier? I'm just saying. And say hi if you're just stopping in and, tell us what you're up to. So La Pacuda, you'll love this one too, because I see you do a lot of really great feminine energy posts. So Friday the 13th, the secret power of Friday the 13th, a 14th century cover up. So we got a little bit of grassy knoll situation going on here. Friday the 13th is actually good luck as it's associated with the 13 cycles of the lunar year, right? This is why a woman has 13 cycles a year. Yes, we're going to talk about periods. right? Half the population has them or has had them. I'm in the former category. It says in 1487, free thinking and divine feminine energy was suppressed. Oh, this is bullshit. And labeled witchcraft by Heinrich Kramer. Fuck that guy. And he went forth to burn many healers on the stake due to forced ignorance and a hatred for powerful feminine leaders. Oh, Janine, we would not have been popular back then. And Lapakuda, I suspect you as well. This is why Friday the 13th should be a day of enlightenment, divine feminine energy, and healing that should be sacred instead of hatred. Now, let me be clear about this. This does not mean when I say divine feminine that we're anti-men. Men have feminine energy too. It just kind of gets shamed out of you. Would you agree? Hold on. Best comment of the night. Kramer sounds like a little bitch. Thank you, Randy. I agree. Right. And thanks for being open to that as well, too. It's definitely, here's another one that I posted too. It's in the same vein. So bear with me. Day of the Divine Feminine. Before patriarchal times, see Heinrich Kramer, little bitch. Friday the 13th was considered the day of the goddess. It was considered a day to worship the divine feminine that lives in all of us. See how I said all of us? And it honors the cycles of creation, death, and rebirth. It was considered a very powerful day. So that's today, to manifest, honor creativity, and to celebrate beauty, wisdom, and nourishment of the soul. Hallelujah. The number 13 also holds an extremely potent feminine energy, as we said. So that's that on that. And I really like that too. Then I also looked up another one. It's from this woman, Melanie Beckler. No, is it Melanie Beckler? Yes. She's adorable. Check her out. So she has a whole thing about Friday the 13th. Are you guys good with this? I think it's kind of educational. I'm trying to always learn myself something. So it says that, so Friday, which, you know, we all like to call Friday, it says that, so we talked about all the cycles, got that down. Yeah, I mean, okay, this is a little graphic, but again, half the population, or if you're a man, you know, you've had sex with somebody who has a period, or if you haven't, you know, that's okay too. Kenneth Ruby, you're coming in on all this period conversation, but hi, darling. Nice to see you. So listen to this. It says, in ancient times, when a woman was bleeding, she was seen to be deeply connected to the goddess with direct access to the magical powers of intuition and the forces of rebirth. When ovulating, she was honored for her body's ability to create new life. How is this a curse? How, people? You knew I was going to get into this a little bit. All right. So then I like this too. Rather than seeing 13 as an unlucky number, see it as a number of the potent divine feminine energy. I was trying to get to another theory revolves around a Norse myth where 12 gods were gathered for a dinner party. The trickster god Loki, isn't he in like what's Loki in? I don't do the Marvel Universe situation, so don't be mad at me, but I like the guy who plays Loki. The trickster god Loki came uninvited to make for the lucky number 13. Loki killed Balder, son of Odin and Frigg, and the whole earth went dark and the earth mourned, and it was a bad and unlucky day. So that sounds like a man problem there too. I'm just saying. The Egyptians, for example. Oh, hi, Mira. Well, my favorite people are here. Hi, babe. How are you? The Egyptians, for example, considered 13 to be a lucky number, representing 13 rungs on the ladder, leading towards the spiritual completion of the soul. Do you love this? So then also, why Friday? Another layer to symbolism of this date and insight into its spiritual meaning can be found in the origins of the name Friday. Are you guys like all sitting down? I feel like we're doing like a little fireside learning chat. So it says the name Friday comes from the Old English and literally means, this cracks me up, day of frig. So isn't that kind of funny? Because you know how sometimes when people don't want to say the F-bomb, they say friggin'. So frig, does anybody know about frig? I'm going to wait. Frigg, no, I'm not going to wait. Frigg is the Norse god with a capital N, Norse goddess of love, fertility, and motherhood. She's often seen as the same being as Freya, who is the goddess of beauty, fertility, sex, and war. That's a combination. Let's go over that again. Goddess of beauty, fertility, sex, and war. Friday is also associated with the planet Venus. Ooh, yeah, baby, she's got it. Fridays are the perfect day to relax into a feminine flow of creativity, beauty, and receptivity. I love that. It is said before patriarchal times, Friday the 13th was not feared, but actually honored and celebrated as the day of the goddess. So we only have 2 Friday the 13th this year, obviously today, and there's one in October. So pay attention. It's kind of exciting, right? It's held to be a day to be receptive to it. It's powerful to plant the seeds of intention into the womb of the infinite. I dig that. The infinite divine mother. So, yes, I'm kind of on a little bit of a rant here today, but I like it. It's good, right? So, let's do a divine feminine card. Again, I want all you menses on here to also dig into this because I know it gets really confused of being anti. Nothing's anti unless you make it. I'm just saying, you can choose how to take whatever it is you want. Chill the hell out, people. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh, let me do a um where is it? Hold on. I thought I had my tuning fork here with me, but apparently I don't. I've got this part to it, but I don't have the other part to it. Oh, here it is. Sorry. I have a lot of stuff on my desk. I have notes from when I talked to Mira the other day. It was pretty exciting. Okay, you ready? Get yourself situated. Here we go. Can you hear that? Did you hear that? All right, I'll do one more. And if you would like for me to message you with your own private one of these, I will do that. Just let me know. Seriously, I'll hook you up. I need to do that for my hair gal. I got my hairs did tonight. I got a lot cut off, actually. Pretty excited. And I got a facial yesterday with Hot Kaylee. And my hair gal is also hot. Hot Dree, right? So let's pull a card, shall we? Hi, Summer. How's my girl? Woo, miss you, love you. You're a sexy mama. You are literally the sexiest mama I know. Seriously. Oh, Bob would like one. Bob, I would like it. Bob, would you place the link in here for your GoFundMe, please? I would love that. Yeah, I love you, babe. You guys place any links in here, post any links that you like. Summer does amazing work with her dad in financial advisory. It's wonderful. She's also working with attorneys. Randy, you're always doing great stuff. Mira, she is our resident expert at JGoot, which is Just Get Out of Town. You know, that's that travel thing that I host every week. So I will post a link in here so you can join the I gotta pull this comment up. So you can join the JGoot travel place. Yeah, Stana Mira, you have seen me in quite some compromising positions and a lot of bedhead. But yeah, this actually I think it'll lend itself to the bedhead because see how I've got that little swirl right here. I think it's going to go great with all of the plant medicine I'm going to do next week, which means I'm going to be with a bunch of women woosahing it up and throwing up into a bucket. It's pretty unsexy, but go check out my podcast on it, which is really good too. All right. Here we go. Here's your card for today. And this is in the Divine Feminine. This is a book of cards, the Oracle cards by Megan Watterson, whom I just love. She's done a whole thing about Mary Magdalene. And there's a whole book on this, a lot definitely about how Mary Magdalene got a raw deal. I mean, she was an apostle and basically was relegated to being a foot washing prostitute. I mean, that's a pretty big drop in status, according to the Bible. Don't get me started. Don't. Oh, I'm going to out us now because you look amazing, even when you have bedhead. Hey, y'all, please go and support my friend Bob. He is bouncing back from a heart attack. Bob, I appreciate you reaching out and asking for help too, because I know you do so much good work in the world. You're also getting people's attention, quite frankly, about the green movement in the world. So go follow Bob. He's a bright, shining star. I love it. Yeah, go check him out too, please. Okay, and any other links y'all have, please do. And anything you've read that you really like. All right, so here we go. Here is the card that I pulled for us all. Wait, what did I do with it? Dakini, look at her. Wow, that is powerful. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Listen, people, Intuition has been shamed out of all of us. It really has. For men, it's definitely like, dude, man up, sack up, nut up. Oh my God. Don't get me started about the testicle conversation. Mm. Had this whole ass conversation with a man at a bar last week who was trying to explain to me why they call men a pussies because they're weak. And I'm like, dude, have you seen what it does? Have you shot a baby out of the tip of your penis? No, sir, you have not. So I don't want to hear about it. I haven't either. And I don't have a penis, but I haven't had a baby either. But still, I know how powerful they are. But I digress. Hang tight. Sit there and think about that. All right. Dakini says, ooh, this is going to be good, isn't it? What a beautiful day to talk about this. Listen, my friend Andy Lyons did a show as well today too. She does the Founder Friday, but she does the shows weekly, the Startup Life Live, and she had a woman on that has a whole startup business about tracking periods, and I thought that was a perfect thing for today. So I'll post a link to that too. So Dakini says, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason, and I trust my intuition to guide me. So I will post the links to this after the show of what all of these cards means, because it has a whole thing about her background. And I think it's a really beautiful background as well too. But for the sake of brevity today, we're going to talk about what it means when you select her card. Are you ready? This is a little long, but I think you're going to like it. Soak it in, folks. Boop. Okay. The Dakini means that the task will be accomplished. Whatever it is you're currently working on, a project, an answer, a decision, she will help you see through to the other side in whatever form you need most, as a playful angelic presence, as a taskmaster to help you maneuver through what's hard. That's what she said, or difficult. And I need that. Or as a messenger with the wisdom that's needed for you to take that next step. But with the Dakini, the answer and the way forward is not with the intellect. She is the embodiment of feminine intuition. And again, let me just stress that is not talking about female. We're just talking about feminine intuition. She reminds you that you have an innate power to know instinctively what's best for you now. Ooh, I love that. So you don't have to ask out loud. I'm feeling that right here in my solar plexus chakra. The Dakini also means that it's not going to be a straight, clear yes or no. Damn it. Now, bitch, with the Dakini, doesn't it sound like I'm talking about either a drink or a bathing suit? It's the third option. With the Dakini, it's the third option, meaning it's not going to be a straight or clear yes or no. She reminds us that there's something out there beyond yes or no, or even right and wrong. Oh, gosh, that's good. She is not bound by the usual or by the unexpected. She will allow you to come up with the unthinkable, the most imaginative, and the most brilliant outcome possible. Ooh, that is definitely beyond right or wrong. So here's your soil. I haven't even had that much to drink. I mean, I've had like 2 sips. Here is your soul voice meditation. Let's try it 3rd time's a charm. Here's your soul voice meditation. What is my intuition telling me in this moment? Now, that is a tough one because we're usually super distracted by a bunch of different things. So if you can say, what is my intuition in this moment? I'm going to try this one to hang up here. And then your intention is, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason, and I trust my intuition to guide me. That's a tall order tonight, right? Hi, Jeannie. How are you? That's a tall order. Oh, Bob has something to say here. Bob says, I trusted my intuition when I was having a heart attack, and I was. Saved my life. Bob, I'm so glad you came on here today. Wow. I mean, that is real time. Oh my goodness. That is so interesting because yes, I'm sure you probably could have talked yourself out of several different things that was like, nah, I'm okay. Right? Is that how it was for you? Oh my gosh, we're so happy you're here. Yay. Everybody just go throw the thing into Bob's GoFundMe. I think that's wonderful. That is such a pay it forward. So beautiful that, and again, that definitely can be talked out of us quite a bit, isn't it? All right. What else is going on? I've been on quite a lot of rants. Well, not rants, but a lot of things that I'm really getting a little low grade obsessed with. Summer says, got to go figure out what to do for dinner with your kiddos. I'm glad they're back. I miss your face too, honey. I'm going to Phoenix next week for my retreat. The following week, I'm going to Vegas for 1 day with my sister. the week after that, I'm going to New York for a week for my project. And then I'm going down to Tampa for a little interesting trip down there. And I can fill you in private about that, but it's going to be fun. So love you, girl. And yes, I will hopefully see you soon, babe. Absolutely. So I got really low grade obsessed with the Bernie Madoff thing on, yeah, definitely in February, sweetheart. Yeah, and come down to Denver too. I would love that. And Summer, could you post a link to your? I don't know what you're having lately. I know you're working with attorneys, but if you have anything that we could follow on Facebook for your business, that would be wonderful because we need more women out there that are savvy about money, right? All right. So speaking of money, Bernie Madoff, fuck that guy. It's really bad. It's such a really good documentary. If you want to really kind of dive deep into the con game, I definitely highly suggest that you watch it's called The Monster of Wall Street. It's a very well done 5-part series documentary on Netflix. It's about, oh gosh, about an hour a piece. And I watched all of them in one day because I couldn't get enough of it. So I would suggest that you watch that one. And then my friend Chris, I love that he got me started on this one. What was it he sent me? It's called Watch This. And it's like it's all about the whole artist, like, the whole artist scam. I actually didn't know about this. I actually didn't even know about the gallery that was mentioned in this documentary, although I do know Alfonso Osorio, who's mentioned in it. Anyway, it's, what's it called? Look at This or something like that. I'll post a link to that. Big con on that as well. It's, in the same ilk as like the Tinder swindler and what's the Anna Sorkin thing? Oh gosh, she was hot garbage. And then of course Theranos, there's a ton of those too. Hey Lisa, how are you? So I'm going to a mini retreat. It's with a woman named Isla Luna Ray, who was on my podcast, and I'm doing a combo and a rapé ceremony. It's about a day and a half. It's with all women. And so the combo is the frog medicine I did with the burns and the whole thing. It's basically an ordeal medicine because it's not very easy to do. So that's going to be for a day and a half. So I'll fill you on that. I had a wonderful experience with the somatic breathing a couple weeks ago. This week I did the harmonic egg. That was kind of fun. I'm always doing kooky shit, you guys. You know this. Bob says, oh, Bob, I'm so glad you're here. He says, I thought I was having an anxiety attack and almost left for a meeting. The surgeon said if I had arrived 10 minutes later at the hospital, they wouldn't have been able to save you. An eye opener. Again, that's intuition. Wow. Y'all take a note from this. That is really interesting. Yes, of like, yeah, maybe I should. But I think if you are really like plugged into what your energy is about, you're going to do well with it. So anyway, well, I think that's it for me because I'm going to go finish this one that I was watching. Let me see if I can pull it up on Netflix because it was really good too. Do you have anything really good that you've been watching that you want to suggest to me? I know, Lisa, I am too. Again, I'm so glad you shared that with us because I think and women especially get talked out of taking care of ourselves, right? Like, it's okay. The documentary is called Made You Look. I said, look at this. That is totally different than what it is. That's the one about the art swindlers. Made You Look. Madoff, the Monster of Wall Street, was really, really good as well, too. Chris actually got me started watching The Last Dance. It was with Michael Jordan. That's really, really good. And I think that's kind of all I've been paying attention to. Oh, there's another one new on Netflix called Broken. It's from 2019, but it's all about investigative docuseries showing how negligence and deceit in the production and marketing of popular consumer items can lead to dire outcomes. That sounds depressing and good, right? Seriously. So again, post any of your links here of like an article that you read that you really like and anything else. Wait, hold up. Denise is here. Hi, Denise. I cannot wait to see you and darling hubby again soon. They're both here in Denver and it's time. We are overdue. I was actually at our little place that we went to, Jing. Is it called Jing in Denver? So we are overdue. I want to see you. So I'm going to put some links in the comments here. I will post a photo of the card that I pulled as well as the description of it of Dakini. Bob, I will message you with a your own little private tuning fork. Summer, you requested that as well. Anybody else? Let me know. Even if it's in the replay, just message me and I'll put it in here. Got my fresh new floofy hair, off to retreat, so I won't be here next week. And then Gidget is with her dad. So she won't be here for a couple weeks. And then, yeah, pretty excited about the New York project. So wish me luck on that. And let me know what you're up to. All right, y'all. And cheers on that. All right. I'll see you, I guess, in a couple weeks. Okay.